The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 30 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 28-yard line. Mariota now. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have with...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Patterson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Working out of the gun. Mariota. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Mariota will look to throw. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. They find some open field here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
3rd down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the head.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown! A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Falcons 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18, right here.
Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Sanders. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. once again with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Falcons 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he will be taken down here as the first. Will come to an end. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarter. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Sanders will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Goedert, the tight end. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Isaiah Oliver there on the tackle. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll go again with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
18 Rattler, Buffalo 18.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins from 21 yards away. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Falcons 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. On first down, Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 141 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call. They were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
7 Pirates.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Another run here with Sanders. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT, and the route is on here in this first half.
Falcons 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Mariota to throw for it on fourth. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Complete to Drake London. A 6-yard pickup.
From just shy of midfield, Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. They'll throw again. Mariota. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 16, Mariota. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Play action now, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now Mariota on fourth down. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mariota again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll try to run with Patterson.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is third and goal. Throwing is Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Olamide Zaccheaus from 3 yards out. And the Falcons are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He's tackled in the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
19 tight.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and 4.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Gainwell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Falcons 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to put it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On 2nd and 1, Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's got it reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Sanders. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Sanders again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Falcons 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, here's Patterson.
And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
10, it's Patterson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So, Flying Eagles fly. It's a victory.
I'm Gonzo. Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Now flex. While you there looking the best, feel the get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I'll be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, what you handsome, you ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend go and put your pants on. Down, the best friend. She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold.